In part 1 of cheat code number 8, we stripped away the myths. We saw why your attention isn't broken, it's just under attack. We went inside the flow brain, from the default mode network going quiet to that wild neurochemical cocktail of dopamine and norepinephrine. And we looked at how Navy SEALs, elite athletes, world-class creatives, and top coders engineer the conditions for hyperfocus on purpose. Now it's time to weaponize that knowledge. Because understanding flow doesn't change your life. Being able to trigger it on a random Tuesday at 10 a.m. does. Welcome back to Life Cheat Codes. In this video, we're continuing cheat code number 8, Hyperfocus Flow States, Unlocking Peak Performance. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, you can watch this on its own. But you'll get way more out of it if you know the science behind what we're about to do. Either way, this is where we turn flow from a cool idea into a practical protocol you can run every single day. We're going to build a simple, step-by-step flow protocol you can use for deep work, study, or training, advanced tactics for handling distraction, boredom, and overwhelm, and a 7-day micro-flow challenge to actually hardwire this into your life. So if part 1 was the map of the territory, this is the button sequence, the actual cheat code. Let's start by turning all that theory into a concrete, repeatable process you can use today. Section 7, the flow protocol, step-by-step hyperfocus for real life. Here's where we turn science into a usable cheat code. Think of this as your flow protocol V 1.0, a sequence you can run anytime you need deep, high-quality focus for meaningful work. Step 0, pick a flow-worthy target. Flow and hyperfocus are dangerous if you aim them at junk. So first, choose a task that is meaningful, moves a real goal forward. Measurable, you can tell if you made progress. Mentally challenging, not busy work. Examples: writing a key report, designing a product feature, studying a difficult topic, practicing a skill like coding, drawing, or playing an instrument. Step 1. Create a 90 to 120-minute deep work block. Research on learning and deliberate practice shows that 1 to 2 hour blocks of focused work, repeated over time, beat scattered effort every time. For your block, kill notifications. Phone in another room or on airplane mode. Clear your space. Only tools you need for the task stay in front of you. Tell people you're offline. Protect the block from surprise interruptions. Step 2. The 5-minute pre-flow ritual. This is your bridge from normal, scattered mode into hyperfocus. Here's a simple ritual based on what we know about flow triggers. 3 slow breaths. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 2, exhale for 6. This calms your nervous system just enough to reduce anxiety, but not enough to make you sleepy. Define a clear mini goal, not work on my book. Try. Draft the first 800 words of Chapter 3, or solve bugs number 12 and number 14, or learn 10 new concepts in this chapter. Set a challenge level just above your current skill. Aim for roughly 4% harder than what feels comfortable. A rule of thumb many flow trainers use to stay in the sweet spot between boredom and overwhelm. Visualize the first 5 minutes. Literally rehearse. I sit, I open this file, I write the first sentence, I ignore pings. Mental rehearsal like this has been shown to prime the brain for smoother execution. Step 3, the 15-minute gate. Here's a crucial insight. Flow rarely shows up in the first 60 seconds. Many people bail out before their brain has a chance to shift gears. Make this rule. For the first 15 minutes, my only job is to stay with the task, even if it feels awkward or boring. No evaluating, no checking if you're in the zone yet, just repeatedly bringing your attention back. Often somewhere between minute 10 and 20, you'll feel a subtle shift. The work feels less effortful, distractions get quieter, your sense of time starts to blur at the edges. That's the doorway to flow. Step 4, ride the wave and protect it. Once you feel that focus deepen, keep goals near term. Solve this subproblem. Write the next paragraph. Avoid context switches. Don't jump between unrelated tasks. Use microfeedback. Check your output. Test passing, words written, lines of code working. If you hit a wall, don't reflexively escape to your phone. Try standing up for 30 seconds, taking 3 deep breaths, reframing the problem as a smaller challenge, then re-enter. Step 5. Clean exit plus recovery. When your 90 to 120 minutes are up, stop deliberately, even if you're still in flow. Why? Because recovery is what lets you access this state again tomorrow without frying your brain. And research shows that chronic overengagement, even in enjoyable tasks, can contribute to burnout over time. End your block by writing down what you finished, writing the very next step you'll take next session, doing something that shifts your state, movement, hydration, stepping outside. Mini takeaway: you can't guarantee flow on command, but you can create the conditions that make it likely. The flow protocol is about running those conditions like a program, not waiting for inspiration. Next, we'll level this up. Advanced tactics for dealing with distraction, boredom, burnout, and ADHD tendencies, so you can make hyperfocus a sustainable lifetime cheat code, not a one-week sprint. Section 8, Advanced Flow Mastery, Distraction, Boredom, and Burnout Proofing. Let's be real, even with a great protocol, life gets messy. Your brain will fight back with distraction, just one quick check. Boredom, this is too easy, I can't stay with it. Overwhelm, this is too hard, I want to bail. Here's how to handle each in a flow-friendly way. 1. Distraction, design beats. Discipline. Yes, you can try to be strong and ignore notifications, or you can design an environment where distraction has nothing to latch onto. Use website blockers during your block. Put your phone physically out of reach. Work in full-screen apps when possible. Think of it like this. Flow is fragile. Every preventable ping is a direct attack on your future self's best work. And remember that research, it can take around 23 minutes to fully refocus after an interruption. That harmless scroll break is brutally expensive. 2. Boredom, push into the challenge zone. If a task is too easy, your brain will go looking for stimulation elsewhere. That's not laziness. It's your attention system doing its job. When you feel boredom creeping in, ask, how can I make this 4% harder? Can I speed this up, add a constraint, or raise the standard? Turn boring work into a game. Time yourself, track streaks, try to beat your previous record. This gamification approach mirrors what Csikszentmihalyi called the autotelic personality. People who can turn everyday tasks into self-contained challenges and reliably generate flow. 3. Overwhelm, chunk and downshift. If a task is too hard, your brain floods with anxiety and avoidance. Here, the move is to shrink the challenge. Break the task into absurdly small sub-steps. Focus your flow block on just 1 or 2 of them. Remind yourself, my job is not to finish. My job is to advance. Often, once you start moving, the anxiety displacement turns into momentum, and flow becomes possible again. Mini takeaway. Advanced flow mastery isn't about staying perfectly in the zone all day. It's about recognizing which edge you're on, bored, overloaded, or distracted, and nudging yourself back into the sweet spot. Section 9, Flow across domains, work, fitness, and learning. One of the coolest things about flow is that once you understand the triggers, you can apply them almost anywhere. Flow at work. Meta-analyses show that people who frequently experience flow at work report higher performance, greater creativity, more engagement, better overall well-being. To boost flow at work, ask for projects that stretch you slightly. Clarify expectations so goals and feedback are crystal clear. Batch shallow tasks, email, admin, separately from deep work. Flow and fitness. Workouts are almost built for flow. Clear goals, distance, reps, time. Immediate feedback, clock, weight, heart rate. Adjustable challenge, add weight, speed, or complexity. If you're constantly bored at the gym, try learning a new movement skill. Training with someone slightly better than you. Setting performance-based goals instead of just show up and sweat. Flow in learning. Remember how flow accelerates learning? Combine it with deliberate practice and you have a scary, effective combo. Study at the edge of your ability, not just rereading notes. Use active recall and problem solving instead of passive consumption. Turn study sessions into quests. One concept, one problem set, one skill per block. Many did you know? Some educational and workplace interventions specifically designed to foster flow, using goal setting, mental rehearsal, and strength-focused feedback, have been shown to measurably increase engagement and performance. Mini takeaway. Once you see flow as a pattern, you can start asking, what would this look like in my job, my training, my learning? That's how you quietly build an unfair advantage across your whole life. Section 10, the dark side, flow addiction, workaholism, and misaligned mastery. Now for a critical warning label on this cheat code. Because flow feels so good, and because it boosts performance, there's a temptation to chase it constantly, or to justify any behavior that produces it. Recent work has started to highlight what some call the flow paradox. On one hand, flow correlates with reduced burnout and increased well-being. On the other, when engagement becomes compulsive, especially in work or creative pursuits, it can fuel workaholism, creative obsession, and emotional exhaustion. You can see this in gamblers and gamers who experience intense flow while losing money, time, or health. Entrepreneurs who live in 16-hour flow-filled days until their family and body collapse. Artists who surf creative flow but never stop long enough to rest, reflect, or course correct. Remember the neurochemistry. That big mix of dopamine and other transmitters is a reward machine. If you tie it to the wrong targets, you can build high-skill, high-focused proficiency in things that actually shrink your life. So here are your safety rules for cheat code number 8. Values first. Decide what matters before you optimize for flow. Otherwise, you'll become world-class at climbing the wrong mountain. Recovery is non-negotiable. Elite performers don't flow 24/7. They cycle hard focus with deliberate rest, sleep, light play, social time, movement. Check the collateral. Regularly ask, is my pursuit of flow helping or harming my relationships, my body, and my future self? If the answer starts trending negative, something needs to change. Mini takeaway, flow is a force multiplier. It will multiply whatever you aim it at, healthy or destructive. This cheat code assumes you're aiming it at a life you actually want. Section 11, the 7-day microflow challenge, your CTA. Knowledge without action is just another tab open in your brain. So here's your challenge to actually use this cheat code. For the next 7 days, you're going to run a simple experiment. Rule 1, one flow block a day. Every day, schedule one 60 to 90-minute deep work block for something that matters. A project at work, a personal creative pursuit, a skill you want to build, studying something that will change your trajectory. Rule 2, run the flow protocol. Before each block, phone away, notifications off, 3 slow breaths, 1 clear mini goal for the block. Check your challenge. Is this slightly harder than comfortable? During the block, stay with the task for the first 15 minutes no matter what. Notice when distractions arise and then gently bring your focus back. Look for that subtle shift where the work starts to pull you in. After the block, write down what you accomplished. Rate your block. 0 equals scattered, 1 equals mildly focused, 2 equals good focus, 3 equals deep flow. Note what helped and what broke your focus. Rule 3, adjust the dials. Across the 7 days, experiment with different times of day. Mornings often win for deep work. Different environments, home, office, library, cafe, different challenge levels. By the end of the week, you'll have data on your own brain. When you drop into flow easiest, what kind of tasks trigger it? What consistently kills it? Final challenge. At the end of the 7 days, come back to this cheat code and comment, flow cheat code activated. Then share the one tweak that made the biggest difference for you, the highest flow score block you experience. Because here's the real secret. The difference between people who occasionally stumble into flow and people who live with an unfair advantage is not talent. It's not luck. It's the decision to treat focus like a trainable skill and to run experiments until you know how your brain works. You've just learned that hyperfocus flow isn't magic. It's what happens when your goals are clear, your challenge is calibrated, your environment is protected, your nervous system is primed, your values are set before the chemistry hits. Most people will keep trying to brute force their way through distraction with more hustle, more caffeine, and more self-criticism. You're not most people anymore. You now have cheat code number 8, hyperfocus flow states. Unlocking peak performance? Use it to compress timelines, to deepen your craft, to learn faster, to show up as the sharpest version of yourself. Not just once in a while, but on purpose. The time for accidental focus is over. Your new operating system starts with your next 90-minute block. I'll see you in the next cheat code. Until then, protect your attention like it's your most valuable asset, because it is.